Meditating on the idea of work for a bit, and I have some contemplations that I want to share. Number 2, God is not enthusiastic about spiritual work and apathetic or indifferent about secular work.
Personal development opportunities. Get the chance to learn and practice public speaking. Get the chance to learn and practice public speaking.
There's a way we can think that God holds great regard for the work that pastors and missionaries do, but is detached from the work that the tailor does or the work that the data analyst does, because those jobs are not inherently spiritually profitable. There's no correlation or direct link between the tailor making clothes and the person wearing it going to heaven. Neither is the idea of crunching numbers fundamentally evangelistic in nature. If the pastor, on the other hand, does his job diligently and faithfully, God could use his labor to sanctify and ready hearts for heaven.
And we're here for the JCI Tiga Games. Okay, thank you.
So there's this idea floating around in our subconscious. Many of us are not even actively aware that we are thinking it, but it shows in our behavior that we believe it. This idea that God sees certain work as worthy, and so he cares much for it and is devoted to it. The work of ministry, the work of preaching and teaching, the work of reaching the lost. These are the works that have eternal consequence. So they are the works that really mean something to God. While the wealthy and mundane jobs like the banking job, the office assistant job, the plumbing job, the catering job, he sees these ones as unworthy, or at least not as worthy, and so is agnostic about how they are carried out. There is an operational deism of sorts that colors our theology of God and our theology of work in this way.
I'm getting ready for this program, which is targeted towards females in Christ, young girls in Christ, ladies in Christ. I've been excited to go for this. I just hope that the excitement stays. If you don't like glossy lips but you still want your lip moisturized, I recommend this. It's really good.
There are a lot of beautiful marriage programs hosted out there by the church, which is geared towards the ladies ready for marriage or towards the age of marriage. But I still feel like the church has a role to play in teaching the younger girls. I'm talking about the 8-year-olds, the 10-year-olds, the teenagers, how to live a godly Christian life. I don't really think a child of 6-year-old should be learning about marriage. I feel like everything should be age appropriate. But then again, there is still a life before marriage and there's still a life after marriage. And I just feel like the younger girls, the teenagers, need to hear more about God and how to live a godly Christian life. I hope I pass this message properly and what I meant to communicate here would be heard just as it is in my heart. I don't know, but yeah, that's just my thoughts.